This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning and welcome to you on this Friday. I'm Rebecca Smith.
And I'm Bill Bryant. We've almost earned a weekend. It's going to be a cold one around here. Here we are, though, the middle of January 15th.
You may want to hunker down under some blankets. Now at 6, police are trying to figure out what led to a 4-year-old's serious head injury before he was found unresponsive inside a Lexington home.
Also on WKYT, police looking for the person who broke into a Lexington gun store this morning.
And get out your credit card. We're live at Whitaker Bank Ballpark. Tickets for this year's big Red, White, and Boom concert about to go on sale.
Looking at the rain back toward the west and southwest. It's heading our direction, still in Tennessee at this moment. Expect it later on this morning into early afternoon hours. Temperatures in the 40s, that's not a bad feel. And low 50s today again. Showers will be around. We'll talk about the snow for the weekend. The bitterly cold temperatures on Monday.
All right, let's get right to the news.
A criminal investigation is underway in Lexington after police say a 4-year-old suffered some serious injuries to his head.
And police were called to a home on Crosby Drive off Trent Boulevard. That's where they found the boy unresponsive. He was rushed over to Kentucky Children's Hospital. WKYT's Mark Barber is there live this morning with the latest on the investigation. Mark?
Good morning, Bill. Investigators are still trying to figure out how this 4-year-old boy was hurt. He's now being treated, as you just mentioned, here at Kentucky Children's Hospital for a head injury that investigators are calling suspicious. This morning, we are still trying to learn how seriously this boy is hurt. Now, we're told that he was rushed to the hospital late yesterday evening from a home on Crosby Drive. Police searched the house there, but so far they have not released any details about what they found inside the home. Officers tell us they are treating this as a criminal case, but they have not made any arrests yet. We have learned that the boy's mother and her boyfriend were both in the home when the child was rushed to the hospital. Officers tell us that the mother rode with her boy in an ambulance while her boyfriend was arrested on an unrelated charge. Now this morning there are still a lot of unanswered questions in this case. However, we could get a better idea of just what happened to this 4-year-old later today because police say they are planning to release more information. Live in Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
All right, Mark, thank you very much. Investigators say they found an elderly, malnourished woman living alone in the bathroom of her Boyle County home. The sheriff's office there says they were called to the home on Lebanon Road to check on the woman. And once inside, they say the woman told them that she had lived in her bathroom for 3 years. She'd been sleeping in a chair and drinking only condensed milk. The sheriff says there was no heat in the home, and investigators say they cannot track down any family members. The sheriff is hoping a judge will ask Adult Protective Services to help the woman.
New on WKYT this morning, police are looking for someone behind an overnight break-in at a Lexington gun store. They say someone shattered the glass on the front door of Bud's Gun Shop on Industry Road. The person made it into the store, but police say they were not able to get to any weapons and nothing was stolen. Bud's Gun Shop is one of the largest online gun retailers in the country. Also new this morning, police are looking for the man who they say tried to rob a store. Deputies say it happened last night at the Saddlebrook Dollar Store on Kentucky 192. Police say a man went into the store and straight to the cashier. Deputies say the suspect implied he had a weapon and demanded money, but the store's assistant manager tried to pull the bandana off the man's face and he ran away. Deputies looking for this man. They think he's about 6 foot tall and thinly built. He was last seen wearing a dark gray hoodie and blue bandana and blue jeans.
It was already postponed, and now we've learned that Janet Jackson's concert at Rupp Arena won't be happening at all. Jackson was set to perform in Lexington at the end of the month, but she recently postponed her Unbreakable tour to undergo surgery. Now Rupp Arena officials are saying they're unable to reschedule the show. The director of arena management says it's this is all because of upcoming construction to renovate Rupp.
The winners of the $1.6 billion Powerball jackpot have yet to come forward. The golden tickets were sold in California, Florida, and Tennessee. California gives its winners a year to come around. To come forward, I should say. Winners in Tennessee and in Florida only have 180 days. Linda Wendy has come forward to claim her $1 million prize. The single mother of 3 bought her winning ticket in Walton, Indiana, in northern Kentucky. In Walton in northern Kentucky, that is, not in Indiana. She had one of 3 Powerball tickets sold in Kentucky worth $1 million. So nice chunk of change for her. I'm sure she can, do some good and put some money back for those kids' college funds.
Yeah. Lucky day for her and her family.
Well, country music fans in Kentucky feel like they've hit the jackpot.
And that's because the lineup for this year's Red, White, and Boom Music Festival in Lexington is huge. Tickets for that Labor Day concert will go on sale today. It's actually stretched out to 3 days. Let's go out to WKYT's Michelle Chamberlain with details live from Whitaker Bank Ballpark, where she's joined with a few guests this morning. Hello there.
Yeah, some big names in country music will be coming to town for this year's Red, White, and Boom Music Festival here at Whitaker Bank Ballpark. Now, this festival has some big names, so big that as you can see behind me, there are radio stations from across the country, some of top country music radio stations broadcasting live here, awaiting tickets to go on sale this morning. Now, the once 2-day music event that took place during the July 4th weekend is now a 3-day music festival set for Labor Day weekend. Actually, this event once started as a free concert for up-and-coming country music singers and has now blossomed into Lexington's first major music festival ever. This year's festival features big mainstream country names like Jason Aldean, Florida Georgia Line, Eric Church, Casey Musgraves, Cole Swindell, and more. Plus, it's being said that this is just a partial lineup, so there could be even more big names to be announced. All these big names now makes Red, White, and Boom Music Festival Kentucky's largest country music festival. And with the big names comes a bigger price tag than we're used to seeing for Red, White, and Boom. It was $40 for last year's event, and this year it's going to cost you $179. But like I said, you've got some of country's top talent on the schedule, and you can buy your tickets this morning at 10 a.m. here at Whitaker Bank Ballpark at the box office, or you can call on the phone or go to LexingtonLegends.com. Live in Lexington, Michelle Chamberlain, WKYT.
All right, a lot of people up early out there ready for the big event. Again, 10 o'clock on those ticket sales today, and a big event coming up Labor Day weekend.
Well, folks love a nice music festival, so it's good that we're getting one.
Time this morning is 6:07, and time for that weekend forecast.
Now, your zone-by-zone forecast with meteorologist Micah Harris.
Yeah, we're paying attention to that rain down toward the west and southwest. It's going to be moving into the region. I would say the first drops, not sprinkles, but the first raindrops out of a shower come anywhere from 9 to 11 a.m. So it'll take some time to actually get here. We are sitting here at 6:07 here early this morning. Just a lot going on, really, and we're going to be continuing to watch this rain move on in and approach us from the west. And look, it really picks up toward the afternoon and evening. I think that's when the bulk of it comes sliding on in, but we still can't rule out a few showers by noontime. 4 p.m., 5 p.m., you coming home from work, kids coming home from school, it'll be pretty wet outside for most part. Not everybody, but for the most part. Off into the evening, it's pretty widespread. We'll be at 47 degrees there by 8 p.m. Overnight and into tomorrow morning, we get a few flurries. With these clouds laying around and temperatures like these, you'll get some flurries out of this. Now, will you get any accumulation? Nah, it doesn't look like it there on Saturday. Another system, though, rolls through on Sunday after a high temperature there on Saturday of 30s. We're going to get into Sunday in the 20s for high temperatures. That cold air just continues to rush on in. Look at Sunday morning. There's some snow showing up down toward the southeastern zones. Work your way into the Howard Rogers Parkway and then all the way down into the mountains of southeastern Kentucky. That's where we could have some of that snow. Then another system comes rolling on through, and that'll bring us the opportunity at some light snow on Sunday. Do we expect any accumulation there? Really, it doesn't look like we could pick up accumulation on either one of these days. But if I would say we'd have the isolated shot, a 10 to 20% chance of actually picking up accumulating snow, it'd be on Sunday. But for the most part, we're staying out of the way of accumulating snow. There's brutal cold there on Monday. That's another big story in our forecast. We have several big stories in our forecast. But the brutal cold on Monday, kicking off next week, is just not going to be fun. Kids going back to school, if they still go back to school, they're at 0 degrees Monday morning.
If they go back to school, that's the question.
Yeah, absolutely. Because that's the first day we've seen temperatures right around 0. That means any winds, 5-10 miles per hour, can put us there in the minus category for wind chill.
Get ready, right? Each morning we bring you weather and traffic. Here's Officer Dawn with a look at what's happening out on the roads.
Good morning. Hush, it's my turn, Deanne. Anyway, let's start off with a live look at Lexington traffic flow this morning in real time. That's something that we get to do. And we can see the Nicholasville Road looks okay, so does Harrodsburg Road. No major delays right now on the interstate itself, 75 north and southbound, so everything pretty much in the green. Now, don't forget the construction zone on Todd's Road and possible delays through there, especially around Hayes Boulevard. As far as our drive times are concerned, we're good to go so far this morning. From Nicholasville, about 11 minutes. From Frankfort, 28. Winchester looking at 20, and across the Clays Ferry Bridge from Richmond, about 30 minutes. That's about average for this time of day. Of course, we'll keep you up to date throughout the morning. Now back to you.
All right, and Officer Don out there this morning with all that gang waiting for those tickets to go on sale for Red, White, and Boom.
At Whitaker Bank Ballpark.
Yeah, I thought he was going to sing for a minute there, the way he was moving around.
That would be a treat. That would be nice.
Friday morning on WKYT this morning, and we are just getting started. A lot more news is on the way. Stay with us.
Donald Trump and Ted Cruz went toe-to-toe in last night's Republican presidential debate. Highlights and analysis in 3 minutes.
Also, if you've been holding out on getting Amazon Prime, the online retailer has a 2-day deal. It's just for you. That's ahead.
Welcome back in. It's 6:14.
Good to have you with us on WKYT as the weekend is almost here.
Yeah, it's Friday.
Right? Yeah.
Well, Republican presidential candidates are back on the campaign trail a day after squaring off in their first debate of the year.
And their time is flying for them right now. 7 of the leading candidates took the stage for the primetime event last night. It's just 2 weeks now until the first nominating contest. Don Champion has the latest from the campaign trail.
One of Donald Trump's strongest political moments came when he defended his hometown. His clash with Ted Cruz was one of the most talked about moments of last night's debate.
Everyone understands that the values in New York City are socially liberal or pro-abortion or pro-gay marriage.
When the World Trade Center came down, I saw something that no place on earth could have handled more beautifully, more humanely than New York.
You had this really heartfelt response from Trump, and you don't get a lot of heartfelt responses from Trump.
Cruz is running neck and neck with Trump in Iowa. Pundits say he scored major points for going toe-to-toe with the billionaire candidate, specifically on the birther issue.
When you go after Cruz in a personal way and you damage someone who they still think would make a fine nominee, then Trump is really on thin ice.
The Republican contenders have one more debate before the Iowa caucus. Don Champion, CBS News.
And while 3 of the lower polling candidates took part in a happy hour debate, Senator Rand Paul of Kentucky boycotted the event. There was some protest actually at the event last night because of that. And the 3 Democratic presidential contenders, Hillary Clinton, Bernie Sanders, and Martin O'Malley, will square off in their next debate. That will be Sunday night in Charleston, South Carolina.
More details are emerging after yesterday's ISIS terror attack in Indonesia. Authorities in the country think they know the identities of the 5 dead attackers and say 2 were previously imprisoned on terror charges. At least 2 people were killed, more than 20 injured when militants attacked a Starbucks and a police booth in downtown Jakarta using bombs and guns. Michigan's governor is asking President Obama to issue an emergency and major disaster declaration. The state is trying to provide some relief to Flint residents whose drinking water is contaminated with high levels of lead. The problem started after the city switched its water supply in 2014 to save money. High levels of lead have been found in children's blood. Well, Celine Dion is mourning the death of her husband, Rene Angelil. He died Thursday after a long battle with throat cancer. He was 73 years old. The couple have 3 children together.
Time this morning is 6:17 on WKYT, and a Chinese company is buying General Electric's appliance unit for almost $5.5 billion. Haier Incorporated in the eastern China region is the world's biggest appliance maker. GE's sale of its appliance unit comes in the midst of an effort by the company to shift its focus to higher technology and higher profit areas such as medical equipment. Southern Comfort's Kentucky-based parent company says it is selling the brand as part of a deal that's worth nearly $544 million. Louisville's Brown-Forman says the Southern Comfort will be sold to rival company Sazerac. The iconic liquor brand has struggled in recent years. Amazon is offering up a discount for its primetime membership this weekend. The subscription fee will drop from $99 down to $73. The promotion starts Friday night. It will end on Sunday. Only new customers can take advantage of the deal. The online retailer says it is celebrating the 2 Golden Globe wins for one of its original shows, Mozart in the Jungle. The first 2 seasons of the show will be free this weekend, by the way. And here's some not so sweet news. The world could be headed for a chocolate shortage, of all things. Demand is way up, especially in Asia, and cocoa growers are struggling to meet it. The Wall Street Journal reports production is down because of factors like rough weather and diseased crop. Cocoa prices have jumped nearly 40% in just 3 years. Say it isn't so, Rebecca.
Oh, I don't even want to think about that possibility.
What would we do?
Oh, that looks so good. WKYT This Morning is just getting started. Some smokers switch to e-cigarettes to help them quit. In 8 minutes, a new study shows if that's working.
And a lot of us staying really dry throughout the morning hours, but late morning, early afternoon, that's when some rain moves on in and the cold returns. We have a lot to talk about for your weekend forecasts coming up next.
Hey, good morning. Welcome back into WKYT This Morning here on your Friday, the weekend rolling our way.
Yeah, it's in sight. Well, criminal investigations underway after a Lexington 4-year-old was found unresponsive.
And that's what's trending at this hour. Police say they went to a home on Crosby Drive off Trent Boulevard where they say the child had a serious head injury. He was then rushed to the hospital. We do not have an update on his condition, and police tell us they plan to release more details about what they're looking into later this morning.
Lexington police are looking for someone who's responsible for breaking into Bud's gun shop on Industry Road overnight. They say someone smashed through the glass front door, but that person was not able to steal anything.
And tickets for Red, White, and Boom go on sale today. This year's annual Country Music Festival at Whitaker Bank Ballpark includes some big names like Jason Aldean and Eric Church. The 3-day event is set for Labor Day weekend. Check out WKYT.com for more ticket information.
Boy, that's going to be a fun event. I tell you what. First Alert Defender live radar. You look back toward the west. That rain is moving right along I-40. It'll really connect with Nashville here in just the next hour and then head up toward Bowling Green and then head up into our southwestern zone. So you guys, Taylor County, Adair County, Russell, Wayne, Clinton, go off into maybe even Somerset. I would say anywhere from 9 to 11 a.m. is when you could expect a lot of that to move on in. This that you see back toward Atlanta, that's actually moving up toward North Carolina, or the Carolinas, I should say. South Carolina first, then North Carolina next. But look, we're not going to get a lot of rain out of this. You're not going to see a bucket full of just water outside of your front doorstep. But what you will see is it's pretty widespread. A lot of people will actually see the rain. Temperatures are now in the 40s. We'll finish off in the lower 50s with those showers around later on today, guys. I would say the second half of your day is the best chance to actually see those showers.
Okay, and the second half of the weekend, the best chance of that real cold there.
It's here.
Get ready for that. All right, 6:24 is the time, and people using e-cigarettes to help taper off real cigarettes are much less likely to quit.
That's according to doctors at the University of California in San Francisco. They found the odds of quitting are 28% lower for smokers who vape. Well, the latest cars and trucks are on display at the North American International Auto Show. It's always a big deal in Detroit, and many show how the business is changing.
Yeah, you can see the future. The vehicles of tomorrow will be loaded with technology, and some will rely on electricity. Volvo and Mercedes are pushing safety. The E300 sedan can even do much of the driving for you. GM's newly electric Chevy Bolt can travel more than 200 miles on a charge, and it costs under $30,000. That was always the affordability has always been the issue with electric cars, and so now it looks like they're making a movement there. Yeah. Vikings kicker Blair Walsh made good on his promise to visit some Minnesota first graders.
This is so interesting. Walsh showed up to the elementary school to say thanks. Earlier in the week, the first graders sent letters and sympathy cards to Walsh after he missed what likely would have been a game-winning field goal against the Seattle Seahawks. Yesterday, many of the kids showed up to class wearing Vikings jerseys. Walsh signed autographs and took photos with many of those kids.
I just love the look on their eyes when he walked into the classroom, you know. But,
and he probably got as much out of it as they did, you know.
I think it was therapeutic for him.
Yeah.
That helped, helped the wound a lot. Yeah. All right, good to have you with us on WKYT at 6:25 on your Friday.
When we return this morning, work requirements resume for food stamp recipients in 8 Kentucky counties. We'll tell you which ones and the demands that must be met.
That's ahead, and Friday night's Mega Millions jackpot, $22 million. Saturday night's Powerball jackpot is $40 million. Stay with us on WKYT.